NBA 2K TV, I'll be taking you behind the scenes of the making of our theme music with Major, showing off some of our best highlights of 2014 and so much more. So click on this button below to start the show.
Shapes, but they just won't fit. I know you love me, you don't know what you like. You're watching TV, I stay up all night. I don't need you, want you. I don't need you, want you. South Carolina here is heating up, and we're filling the cup. This game is saving us if we don't. Come on, yeah, have a little fun. Come here, baby, I love your company. We could do it and start a family. She was living alone and happily. We could do it and start romantically. Come here, baby, I love your company. We could do it and start a family. She was living alone and happily. We could do it and start romantically. Come
And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
Man, I've been waiting for this for so long. It's the start of another NBA regular.
Cleveland! Get up out of your seat! Let's make some noise for your Cleveland Cavaliers! At shooting guard, standing 6'8", number 18, Mike Miller.
Welcome to 2K Sports. For another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. This their first look at this year's New York squad. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And last year, boy, it was fun watching these two teams get together. They split the season series. Very even matchup.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Melo is the 3. Amari is at the 4. Amon Shumpert is out there with Calderon. And it's Dalembert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. LeBron drives in. Shot's good. Steve, as you said, these were maybe the two most evenly matched teams in the conference.
It was such a hard-fought series. I mean, it would be great to see a similar series this season.
Bit of a controversial statement last year when LeBron said that there are no longer any real rivalries in the NBA anymore. Seemed off at first, but he might have a point.
Anthony with the bucket.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Irving attacking, and the rejection by Stoudemire. And they're able to recover. Here's Love. Connects on the 17-footer. Love's got his first basket.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
And the logic LeBron used in making that rivalry statement was that all of these players, Clark, have known each other for so long, coming up through amateur tournaments, AAU and the like.
And not to mention, Kevin, that with how free agency is structured now, there's a lot more player movement going on. Still, I can't get 100% on board with what he said because there are teams that clearly don't like each other.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Anthony's shot is off.
Not really the start they wanted. They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots from the field.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And the Knicks last season regressing dramatically at both ends of the floor. But I was really surprised more by how they struggled offensively.
And for the Knicks, I think they've been at their best with Melo playing at the power forward position. Last season, they played him a lot more at small forward. His scoring went down, and so did their offense.
Now here's Shumpert. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Anthony, the pass to Shumpert. New York, no good that time either.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Calderon against Irving to stop the run. Rejected by Irving. Miller outside. From deep. And the basket good. Miller's got 5.
But with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 4th, LeBron James.
Now, that's the name of the game for him, just putting the ball in the bucket. How about the season he had a year ago?
Calderon against Irving. Calderon kicks to Stoudemire. New York moving the ball around. Dalembert dishes to Carmelo. Love against Dalembert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, and Thompson sends it back. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Thompson with the ball, and there's Miller. That's good on the assist by James. Miller's got 7.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Outside Anthony. Back to Shumpert. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Now let's find out what head coach Derek Fisher had to say to DB. Doris?
I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Thanks again, Doris. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Samuel Dalembert, a 6'11" shot blocker and rebounder. His numbers are solid, but he seems to have a way of wearing out his welcome with coaches. You notice he's played for 5 teams in the last 5 seasons.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Smith comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon. Now, here is Irving. The screen from Thompson. Irving attacking. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And last season, Dalembert, a bit of a stopgap for Dallas. He faced his share of critiques from Coach Carlin regarding conditioning Clark and focus.
In addition to that, somewhat turnover prone too, Kevin. He can pick up careless fouls as well, but when you're an athletic 6'11" and can make free throws and finish around the basket, you'll always have a home in the NBA.
Here's Prigioni. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Prigioni. Fires the 3, and he gets the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Irving. He has 5. Left side, Irving. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Knicks trail by 15. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Irving. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 21 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
He just has not been a viable option for them this quarter. But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Hardaway with the steal. Stolen by Waiters. And he goes in for the dunk.
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
1:14 left here in the first quarter. Here's Prigioni. He feeds it to Smith. He dishes it to Prigioni. Anthony with the screen on Waiters. A clear look for Hardaway. And the first shot of the night for him missing. And Waiters with the bucket on the assist by Marion. Waiters got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Prigioni. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And here is Irving. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Now the feed to Thompson. Misses from short range. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Chicago.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive. Equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts.
Here's Prigioni. He's covered by Irving. Offline with his 3. The wide open look here for Merriman. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye 3 as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.